I have a favorite theater in Southern California called the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood. And so we take the shows, and it works so well that I got a residency at this theater, meaning once a month I do a show there. And we just got extended for the second time. We'll be there once a month through May.
Tubi TV, starring in the show, producing the show, and what does it actually take to make the show happen?
Well, I have a favorite theater in Southern California called the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood. I have a residency there through May now. We've just been extended for the second time. Once a month, I do a show there. And within the El Portal, it's a very iconic Southern California performing venue. They have a smaller theater called the Marilyn Monroe Forum. It's a 100-seat theater. It's sort of a semicircular, it's a half theater in the round. And I chose this venue for a couple of reasons. First of all, I like the intimacy of it. I like to walk up and look into people's eyes and see their react. And so it becomes more of a conversation than a performance. And I saw this venue on Hacks, which is a great show about stand-up starring Gene Smart. I don't like shows about stand-up mainly. It's like a busman's holiday. I'm too picky about what I see. This show is hysterical. First of all, it's beautifully written. And so they did one of their episodes where they wanted to shoot her in a more cocktail table environment. And they shot an episode in this theater where they had 6 or 7 cocktail tables in front. They had overhead cameras and lighting, beautiful lighting. And I thought, wow, that's where I want to do my show. That's exactly how I want it to look. It's not a big, broad performance where you're strutting the stage like Chappelle or any of those guys. And so I taped it there, and it felt really good. And so when you do it yourself, you hire a producer and a director, and I did that and trusted that they would sort of bring my vision to light. And we had a great show. We took one Sunday afternoon to tape 2 shows, like 3 and 7 o'clock, and then we cut the best of the 2 together. And then we presented the final product to all streamers. We had some interest from First World Digital, which is the digital content arm of A24 Annapurna Films, and they got interest from Tubi. So we had to find a sensitivity at a streamer that thought it was important for us to appeal to boomers and adults, as I said. And so we went to Tubi, and they were very sensitive to that because they're trying to spread out the demographic of their material. Netflix is so packed with content now. For instance, they go up to the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal, which is the world's greatest comedy festival up in Montreal for a couple of weeks a year. And they taped like 60 specials at that festival. So they are booked with stand-up specials into 2025. And I'm too old. I didn't want to wait that long. So they didn't turn me down, but I just, in me targeting who I wanted to pitch to, that sort of took them out of the mix. And Amazon Prime, pretty much the same, loaded with content. And Tubi was very interested, so we went there. And so we take the shows, and it works so well that I got a residency at this theater, meaning once a month I do a show there. And we just got extended for the second time. We'll be there once a month through May. And it's fantastic. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not looking to have national fame. I just love the work. I love to do local theaters and clubs and whoever will have me now. And it's been a blast.